I mean, I tell you, got all the respect in the world for both those programs. Played Western Illinois a few times back before I came here, and Mississippi State obviously has one of the more storied histories of college baseball. I mean, I'm going to go back to Ron Polk and how good a job he did with Mississippi State baseball, and start talking about Paul Merrill, Will Clark, and all those teams, and Thigpen, and just really excited for the guys to be able to compete in that, in that venue, and really excited about watching our guys play. I mean, we're getting close to the point where we got practice a few more days, obviously 3 more days, and but we're getting close to where you're ready to turn them loose and let them go compete against somebody.
What do you think about the challenge on your first day playing a doubleheader and just how that?
I don't know. When we first scheduled this tournament, John Cohen was the head coach, and since then they hired another coach. Cohen's athletic director there. When we first booked it, we said, "Hey, we'll come for 4 games. We can play the doubleheader on Saturday." And then they changed head coaches, and a young man by the name of Andy Canizero that actually I recruited to go to Grayson back in the day, and Andy got the job, and sure enough, we got the bracket, and we're playing 2 on Friday. So I know he didn't know about the prior agreement, but really it was okay with us. I mean, about the time you start worrying about doubleheaders, about the time you're in trouble. We like playing. Our guys like playing. They're in plenty condition to play. And really like the opportunity to play 18 innings opening day. You spend 14, 15 years coaching junior college baseball, doubleheader not going. I mean, you do it every time you go play. So, and you also fill the water buckets and drive the van, so it's not a big deal.
How do you feel having such a big group of young guys that have never played college baseball before? Their first weekend, they get a real taste of SEC baseball.
Again, just excited for them to go compete, really for all of our guys. Again, the venue's a neat venue. As you look at it, it'll be fun for our guys to go there and compete. As far as new guys, junior college guys, high school guys, you're always excited about. I mean, every time we commit a guy, we feel like they're the guy. They're going to be able to come in and make an impact. And we've got a lot of confidence in this group, as a group and as individuals, and we'll try to do the best we can to get them all in there throughout the weekend, and really just for the whole year. And it's going to be a process for guys learning and getting better as we go, and really just all starts Friday, and excitement might be the word to describe it. It's kind of maybe like a dad watching his son, somewhat. You like watching them play, and I mean it's really it's a joy to watch them most days. And unfortunately, in baseball, sometimes you fail. I mean, as a hitter, and especially, and you just have to do the best you can.
You kind of figured out if you're gonna row at least on Friday in the doubleheader.
We're going for the weekend unless something crazy happens, like a 20-inning game or something on Friday. We're going Martin, Gingrey, Shatter, Lanning for the weekend.
Any limitation on them? I know you said they're all ready to go, but will you?
You're probably thinking, I mean, really throughout the whole year, when a guy gets around 70, 80, we always start talking about who we're going to. This week, probably the max is 100, and you're probably keeping a close eye on them. They've all gone to 70, 75, so you add 15 to that. I mean, these guys, the starters are pitching once a week, so really what you're really managing this weekend with the doubleheaders, who can come back on short rest on Saturday or Sunday.
With all 4 of those guys having pitched so many innings last year, is it kind of comforting knowing those guys are best, and you just kind of put them out there and worry about a lot of other things this weekend?
I don't know if worry's the word as far as that goes. I mean, we're excited to watch all of our guys compete, whether it's a hitter, pitcher, fielder, whatever the case might be. As far as do you have a little bit of a comfort level? Honestly, we've always had the comfort level with anybody we've brought in here, and then it doesn't always work out the way you want it. But we got a lot of confidence in them, believe in them, gonna believe in them. It doesn't matter really if it says freshman next to their name. sophomore, senior. They're here to play baseball, and they've all been doing it their whole life. And you just got to go out and trust your body and do what you do.
I know it'll probably change throughout the weekend, but you kind of got an idea of what you're going with in the outfield at this point?
Oh, I got some ideas. I mean, it's kind of like the rotation. I mean, it could change if you get in a deal where you wanted to use Shedder maybe on Friday or Lanning, as far as that goes. As far as the outfield goes, 18 innings on Friday will present some opportunity. Obviously, the guy sitting behind y'all is going to play in the outfield as long as he's healthy and ready to go. And Tanner, Michael's raising his hand. He wants to play in the outfield too. He also wants to pitch. Tanner will be out there. Grant Little swung the bat really well this spring and really come on, and we've moved him out there in the last couple weeks. And probably talking about Cameron Warren, Cody Farhat, all those guys in that mix as far as that goes.
What about Connor? Where's he kind of at right now as far as outfield?
Connor's on the mend right now.
Okay.
He's definitely a guy who's going to be able to run for us this weekend, maybe defend. We'll see. He dove for a ball a week or so ago, mild sprain type deal.
Sure.
And, he played awful good in late spring and was just getting going about 2 weeks ago when all this happened. So we'll see how that goes. And that's a good question. And, you can always stick Hargrove out there if you need to. So hopefully that helps you.
With some new bats in the lineup, do you try to kind of sprinkle some of your returners throughout to try to give it a little bit more length, while some guys might still be trying to figure it out a little bit in their first college series?
I don't know if we've really got to that point yet. I mean, at this point in the year, you've written lineups down for 2 years. I mean, really, with these guys in it. But at this point, you're trying to see who's prepared. You're trying to complement guys in front and behind each other. Not necessarily protect guys, but you're trying to definitely put guys, separate balls and strikes, guys can drive in runs, guys steal bases. I don't know that we look at it from a standpoint of returners. We look at guys that are having good quality at bats right now. And again, returners could be having good at bats right now and could not be. So in my time, that really hadn't been that far off. When you're not tracking results, you're tracking just if they're hitting the ball hard, moving runners, things of that nature.
What about the catcher position? Do you expect to flip-flop those guys?
All three of those guys, Kelzer, Berglund, Sanchez, been throwing the ball really well. I think on any given day and any inning, they've all received maybe a little better than the other. I don't know that we're right where we want to be as far as receiving. Obviously, you're trying to follow up Tyler Floyd, which was phenomenal at catching the low pitch. Was very quiet back there. Had a very good relationship and rapport with the umpires. So I would think you'd see all three of those guys on the weekend. I think you'll see two of them on Friday, unless one of them just catches really well and you feel really good about it going on into Friday night. But you're going to see all of them, I would think.
You try to match them up with pitchers and their comfort level with each other? Because I know last year Floyd was seemed like he was almost bringing along Davis Martin and Stephen Gingrey, some of the other freshmen throughout a decent amount of the year at least. I mean, do you kind of go to Davis at all, on that Davis and Gingrey on that Friday and say?
Well, we do it a little bit, but you're not talking about John Lester, okay? I mean, we're not talking about John Lester. We're not talking about a knuckleball guy. We're talking about guys that can pitch a little bit, and we do know who likes throwing to who. At the same time, all these guys can catch. They can all play, and so it's we want to give each guy the opportunity to catch each guy, and just see how it goes from there. At the same time, I think we got a decent feel for who they want to throw to, but as soon as a guy throws good to the other one, they want to throw the other one. So again, I think trying to think of the guy's name, Ross, right? Caught Lester all the time. It's again, we're not talking John Lester. We are talking some guys that can pitch, and we are transitioning from a guy that caught every day to right now you're trying to find one guy that's going to catch every day. I think we have that. At the same time, I think all three of them have been competitive enough to keep their legs rested.
Where have you seen Davis Martin grow the most this offseason?
Where have I seen him grow? Davis Martin. I tell you, he probably grew a little bit the other day. I mean, our hitters gave him a little run for his money last weekend, and I think probably the biggest thing is Davis learning to go deeper into the game and understanding that there's some early outs sometimes. Maybe pick the point of the game. Maybe understanding what hitters are looking for after he gets them out one time or maybe two times. I think Davis has always been a leader, so I wouldn't say he's growing in that aspect. I mean, maybe a little bit. You wouldn't want to say he's not, but at the same time, he's led since he was here. And so, it's very unique for a guy to step in as a freshman and go pitch on Friday at the same time. Again, it's a baseball game. It doesn't surprise me he did that.